Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your weekly check-in. I call it a weekly check-in now. Weekly check-in tarot reading, 3rd of June through to the 9th of June. For your reading, guys, we are using the first layer of the reading is the Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis. Second layer of the reading is a new deck I bought recently. It's really good, Neo Tarot, lovely. By Jericho Mandy Burr. Third layer, we use my good old trusty Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I actually adore this deck. It's just amazing. Poppy Palin. And for your spiritual advice for the week, Capricorn, we're using the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, there we go. So, let's have a little look here for you. Let's have a look. So we're going to have a look at who you are, Capricorn, between the 3rd and the 9th of June. Let's just have a look at what, who you are and what you're about and that type of thing. We're going to also have a look at Capricorn, at what the theme for the week will be for you guys, 3rd to the 9th of June. Universe Spirit, we also want to have a look at what are the key goals for Capricorn in that week. Universe Spirit, through the Neo Tarot, can you show me what are the obstacles that Capricorn needs to overcome between the 3rd and the 9th of June? What is the major accomplishment that Capricorns are making between the 3rd and the 9th of June? And can you show me, please, Universe, what is it that Capricorn, in 2 cards this time, what is it that they need to avoid between 3rd and the 9th of June? Okay. Can you show me finally through the Poppy Palin deck, what do they need to embrace? Put this here. What does Capricorn need to embrace between the 3rd and the 9th of June? 1 card. Okay, and what is it that where is it that they can find support? If Capricorn needs support, where is it that they can find this support between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019? And finally, what is the spiritual advice that you have for Capricorn between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019? Okay. Alright, there's 2 cards that wanted to come out together, so I'm going to take those 2. Alright, so let's have a look for you guys. So you guys, Capricorn, are the 7 of Swords. That's who you're showing us, which is nice. It's a nice energy to have as a 7 of Swords, okay? Well, it kind of is, I guess. I mean, if you look here, the 7 of Swords is stealing away from the camp. That's what the guy's doing. The 7 of Swords is, I think this is ruled by Aquarius, actually, 7 of Swords. I think it is. This is the independent one. This is the individual. And I think that you guys are very individual. And I feel that you're kind of relying on your own wits. Because that's the 7 of Swords energy. It's when you're relying on your own wits. You don't... The thing with the 7 of Swords, you can get very stuck in the idea that the 7 of Swords is simply about deception. It's not. It's not. It can definitely be that card, but for some people it will never show up as a deceptive card. It just shows as somebody who's very strategical, somebody who's very cunning. But, for example, how do you think people become billionaires? They become billionaires by being smart and being cunning and outdoing the competition and getting ahead of everyone else. And that's your 7 of Swords energy, Capricorn. So you guys are quite smart. 3rd to the 9th of June. You're you're relying on your wits. You're not willing to be a part of the camp. You're not willing to do everything that everybody else is doing. And if you look at this camp, there's a load of... Hang on, I can hardly see. There's 1 fox. No, there's 2 foxes or 2 wolves. And they're asleep. And, yeah, he kind of stows away while the wolves are sleeping, he does, But this is somebody with the 7 of Swords energy who is, while the cat's away, the mice will play type of thing. This is somebody who is running away, who is stowing away from enemies. The wolves represent enemies. They represent deceit and very kind of difficult energies. That's how I see wolves. This person is running away from the wolves. So I get the impression for some of you guys also that these wolves could be these 2 wolves here. Remember, on a tarot card, you take notice of everything that's on the card. What kind of strikes at me, Capricorn, is the wolves on the card. And wolves are indicative of people that you can't trust. Alright, they're like foxes. They're distrustful. You've got to be wary of them. So some of you, the 7 of Swords is also to be wary. But he's obviously escaping and running off. I mean, what are they going to do with any, you know, with the swords? We don't see anybody else, do we? What are they? They're not going to do anything with a sword, are they? So maybe they're guarding the swords. Maybe they're sat there because they were guarding the swords, and this guy ran off with them. You know, he stowed away with something that they were guarding. So I do think that this is about you guys outwitting your. I don't know whether they're enemies, but I certainly think that you're outwitting the competition. That's what I think. I think that's what you're doing. I think you're outwitting people in between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019, Capricorn. You're relying on your wits and you're outsmarting someone. You're outsmarting the competition, or you're outsmarting someone or something. Let's have a look at what the theme for the week is. It's the world. It's all about achieving. Okay, so the theme for the month, the week, 3rd to the 9th of June, Capricorn, is that you guys have a goal that you need to achieve. Hence why you're outsmarting the competition. And you're taking off with the sword. Something that has been heavily guarded. You guys are taking off with this because you have a goal, a massive goal that you've got to achieve with that world energy. What's your key goal for the week? You need to get rid of a struggle. You need to get rid of a burden. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You need to unburden yourself. Your goal for the week, Capricorn, is to unburden yourself. 10 of Wands in the reverse. To release burdens. That's 10 of Wands in the reverse. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome? The Hermit is what you need to overcome. Energy showing here. So Hermits can mean, I mean, as I always say with the Hermit, Capricorn, if this guy is facing into a card, he's looking for something. If there's a card behind him, he's withdrawing from it. That's how I read the Hermit. So the obstacle is about searching for, this is also, when you get the Hermit, it can also be about personal insight. Because what happens with the Hermit, sometimes he withdraws to gain that insight, to gain that knowledge. And I feel that what needs to be overcome is the fact that some of you guys might be finding it difficult to tap into some form of personal insight. So this might be, for example, because you guys, you are looking to outwit someone or something. 3rd to the 9th of June 2019, your personal obstacle might be, well, I need to find a way to do this with the Hermit energy. You know, I need to kind of find a way. I need to find the light, because he's trying to discover the light. He's got the star in his hand. He's trying to find his way. But this is all very much about a personal journey when you get the Hermit energy. So some of you guys, the obstacle might be finding enlightenment, because the Hermit is all about enlightenment. So your obstacle might be about enlightenment. You know, when we look at enlightenment, it might be, well, I need guidance. Hermits are guidance. So your obstacle might be about getting guidance in terms of how you outsmart the competition, especially as a theme for the week might be on, you know, achieving a goal. This could be simply be something like a job interview. There might be a job some of you guys are going for, you know, and it might be that you've got a lot of competition. And it's like, well, my challenge for the week, the goal, the thing that I need to overcome is the Hermit. This is guidance, getting some guidance, because I've got to achieve something. To me, this looks like some of you guys, it might be something like a job interview, or you're up against competitors. All right. What is the major accomplishment for the week then? Wow, nice. 3 of Swords reversed. So I am seeing some of you guys, and also this is your goal. So your goal is to kind of unburden yourself. 10 of Wands in the reverse. It is finally to offload a load of burdens, a load of work for some of you guys. You're carrying a heavy burden, usually with it in the upright. In the reverse, it's to offload all that burden. And what you're achieving is the very thing, I think, because the 3 of Swords in the reverse says what you're achieving finally is the 3 of Swords. You're coming out of a time of feeling depressed or worried or fearful or anxiety, with the 3 of Swords in the reverse showing there. So that's nice energy showing there. That's what you're achieving. Healing is the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Could be entirely to do something else, or it could be to do with the situation. What is it that you need to avoid though? The Ace of Wands, that showed up for another sign. So this is a positive start, Ace of Wands energy. Just moving forward, the Chariot. Just taking an idea and moving forward with it without any type of, and I said this for the other sign, because the Ace of Wands is kind of like a positive start. You know, this is an idea, this is inspiration. So you need to avoid kind of being inspired or having an epiphany, just a quick idea and just saying, right, I'm going to do that with the Chariot. I'm just going to move forward with that. I'm just going to do that. Because it's too quick. You haven't had time to explore the idea, for example, Capricorn. So you need to avoid kind of getting an idea and then just deciding, right, I'm going to do that with the Chariot. You know, I'm just going to move all forward with the idea. You know, I'm not going to explore it. I'm not going to research it. I'm just going to do it. And the only reason, if it's anything to do with what's going on here, the only reason I can think that you would do that is because you are trying to find a way to achieve a goal here, in which you guys are, with the Seven of Swords, showing as being you, using your smarts to outwit the competition. You know, there's something that you want. There's something that you're running off with that's being guarded here. Information, probably. All right, because you need to achieve a goal. But because it's not enough, and it probably isn't enough, because with the Seven of Swords, you get something, but you don't get everything. And your obstacle that you need to overcome is guidance, getting the enlightenment in which you can achieve the goal. Now, you might be achieving Three of Swords reverse, starting to feel better about the situation, but you need to avoid, and if you're starting to feel better about whatever this situation is, Capricorn, because you think that you've got the information that you need to achieve whatever the goal is, okay, don't think that it's going to come with a new idea being presented to you in which you just run with it. Because if you haven't explored it, you're at a dead end anyway, all right? Everything needs to be explored. So I don't think, I'm just hoping that this reading is saying that you've put enough work into something in order to move forward with it. Because I just get the feeling when I look at this reading, you guys are kind of, the energy that I get from this is that you didn't put enough work into something here and now you're trying to play catch up. That's what the feeling that I'm getting with this reading between the 3rd and the 9th. So really you need to be preparing, or you need to have prepared well before that time if you're looking to achieve something here, especially if it's a, you know, if it's an exam, for example, that we're looking at here. And what you're trying to do with the Seven of Swords energy is maybe get some notes and stuff from your mates. So you're being quite clever in how you take down information. I'm not saying you're stealing your friend's notes, but it's just, you know, being clever and cunning. That's who you are. All right. Your mates are probably the wolves, very protective about the information that they hold, but you're able to get hold of what they've got. So I get the impression some of you guys are able to get hold of information that belongs to friends. These wolves might be your friends, but they're very protective of what they've got, and you're able to get your hands on it. But you still need more information, because that's your block, that's your obstacle, the Hermit. The Hermit is guidance, information, expert. Somebody might just say, here you are, I've got some information here, this will be easier for you to pass your exam, you go run with it. But did you explore it? Have you actually studied it? Do you understand what you've got? And that's the thing. I think that some of you guys don't understand something. You just seem to be wanting to run with something, Capricorn, because you didn't do the homework. I get the impression you didn't prepare for something, and now you're playing catch up in that week. What is it that you need to embrace? Well, you need to embrace the Five of Cups, loss. You need to embrace the idea that maybe, and this is what I'm saying, you need to embrace the idea that maybe if you haven't done enough work, that you might just come a cropper. Because that's the Five of Cups, is loss and disappointment. You might need to embrace that maybe, just maybe, you're not going to get this thing. I'm not saying it's not a negative reading. Remember, none of my readings are negative. The tarot isn't there just to say hearts and flowers. It's there literally just to help. That's how I do tarot. It's a helpful tool. Simple as that, whether you like it or not, all right? You know, people can switch off if they want and go somewhere else and be told that they're going to win £1 million on the fucking lottery. It's up to you. But my tarot is meant to help. That's it. And I'm not going to apologise for it anymore. I've had enough of doing that. You have to embrace, if it resonates with you. I'm not saying it's going to resonate with everyone. It probably isn't. But you need to embrace, Capricorn, that you're probably going to lose on the situation. But I get the feeling that you didn't do any preparation. Some of you guys didn't prepare for something here. So you have to prepare yourself to lose. Five of Cups energy. That's what you have to embrace. All right. Where can you find support? The Knight of Cups. All right. Somebody might offer you lessons, for example, for a penny, for money. Can you see how he's saying, I'll play a tune for you if you give me money? He's a busker. So it's a service he's providing. So you can get support from somebody who's providing a service. Somebody who can offer you support. Knight of Cups offers support. He's providing a service. So that's where you can get your support from. This could also be a friend. Knight of Cups are cup people are usually family people. So this could be a family member, that type of thing. Somebody who could offer you emotional support as well. What is the advice and encouragement for the month, for the week, sorry. Spiritual advice and encouragement. Commander Ash Star shows first. Call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And then you've got the Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. All right? They're great cards. and they're great guidance for the week. But I get the impression within this reading that if you're not putting the work in, Capricorn, you're going to come a cropper, whether it's a job interview or whether it's an exam. If you're not putting in the work, you're going to become a cropper, and you're going to have to embrace that. I'm going to put down the camera on the cards, my darlings, and I'm going to show you the actual layout, so just bear with me. So this is your spread. I hope you can see that okay. Very interesting spread it is indeed as well. So basically for the week, your current selves, you're the Seven of Swords. You're the Lone Ranger, you're the... But I get the feeling that these wolves, can you see these two wolves sitting here sleeping? I get the impression that these are your friends and you're taking something from them. Not that you're stealing from them or anything like that at all, Capricorn, but you are being able to kind of take as much as you can from these people. They're wolves. They're not your enemies, though. I don't see them as being your enemies. I see them as being friends, all right? But I think that you're taking as much as you can from these people here, all right? It's not enough, because I get the impression that your obstacle to overcome is guidance. You need more guidance. You need more enlightenment, the Hermit energy showing here, all right? Because what we're looking at here is that your key goal is about offloading some work or offloading a load of burdens that you've got going on here. And the theme of the month is that you have a big achievement with the world energy showing here. There's something big that needs to be achieved, whether it's coursework, whether it's an exam, whether it's being prepared for you know, a job interview, that type of thing. There is a massive thing that you've got to achieve, a massive goal that needs to be achieved here. The good thing for the month, for the week, sorry, is the major accomplishment is that you're starting to feel a little bit better with that Three of Swords energy. Probably because you got some information here from some friends with that Seven of Swords showing up there. However, you need to avoid taking Ace of Wands energy, the information, and just running with it with the Chariot. And I think that what this is saying is whatever information is being brought to you, Capricorn, you need to truly understand it, because you're going from an Ace of Wands all the way up to a major card of the Chariot. The Chariot is fully in control, and he's taking whatever he has and he's moving forward with it, no questions asked. He knows how to drive the car. But the Ace of Wands is where you're just starting to learn. Do you see what I mean? You're just starting to learn. Where's the learning, though? You're just starting to drive, really, you know? So you need to avoid, you know, taking the idea or taking some inspiration from someone and taking inspiration with the Ace of Wands from someone and then just going with it, with the just driving it with the Chariot, because you don't really know what you're doing. Do you understand the information that you have here? Okay, you need to embrace that maybe, just maybe, things won't turn out the way that you want them to, the Five of Cups, all right? But the support offered to you is a Knight of Cups. You know, this could be a young mentor, or this is somebody who you could pay for a service, that type of thing, to help, to give you support. The spiritual advice is the Commander Ashtar call to action. Take charge, it tells you. Lead by example and walk your talk. Also, the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. You're being guided, of course you are. Of course you are, probably to the support that you need here. But don't think that you can just kind of take inspiration from someone and run with it. There's a lot more work that you have to put into it. If any of you guys, if this resonates with you and you're thinking about cutting a corner somewhere along the line, don't bother doing it, because it won't work to your advantage in the end. In fact, it's just going to work to your detriment. Let's have a quick look at any other energies. We're going to use the... let's have a look. Put those there, we'll put those here, and we're going to put these ones here. Okay, we're going to have a look at any other energies showing up here. Okay. Alright, Universe Spirit, show me the other energies for Capricorn. In 5 cards, what are the other energies that you can see coming in for Capricorn? 3rd to the 9th of June 2019. So the first card is that reversed? Okay, is that meant to be that way up? Okay, it's not meant to be that way up. Page of Cups. Good news. Good news. Surprising news. Page of Cups energy. Nice messages, the Page of Cups energy coming in. 7 of Swords. No, 5 of Swords though. 5 of Swords is challenges, abuse, hurt, Page of Cups, Five of Swords. I get the impression that there's jealousy here. It looks like jealousy to me, Capricorn. I don't know who this Page of Cups. I think that somebody's jealous. I think they're jealous of your creativity. I think that you've got jealousy. I think that this reminds me of jealousy. This Five of Swords. Can you see how the third swordsman is looking at you from behind? Also, it looks like somebody might be talking behind your back, or they're plotting something behind your back, maybe. But I think there might be a bit of jealousy here. Could be jealousy of your youth, of your looks, Capricorn. Energy showing here. Also, sometimes Five of Swords can be separating oneself. Page of Cups is messages. Let's have a look at the next card. The Tower. Okay, so I feel that somebody's bitchiness is being exposed. Alright, I think that gossip or somebody's bitchiness or somebody's plot, I think that somebody's undershaded behaviour is actually being exposed. I think you're going to get some news with the Page of Cups energy that somebody's bad behaviour, the Five of Swords, somebody's bitchiness or somebody's been plotting something against you. I think it's going to be exposed with the Tower energy showing here. So something's coming to light, and you've also got that Moon card there as well. So something's coming to light around what somebody's been plotting or what they've been doing. Eight of Wands energy, and this will be out of the blue. This is going to happen like suddenly, all of a sudden, out of the blue. This could happen in the next few days. Capricorn, you weren't expecting it at all. Three of Coins energy in the reverse. I'm seeing that this is resulting in you leaving a group or leaving a team, or you're saying, I'm not going to work with that person. You're deciding, I'm not cooperating with that person. Alright? You're deciding not to cooperate. You're not going to work with them. Alright? So I feel that there's going to be a pleasant message some of you guys get. It's exposing somebody's underhanded tactics. This is going to come out of the blue with the Eight of Wands energy showing here, and you guys are probably going to decide very quickly, I'm not going to work with this individual. That's what I'm seeing here happening for some of you guys, Capricorn. What other energies can we see coming in? Other energies see coming in. We have the King of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian energy are just a really nice individual with the King of Cups energy showing up here. Death. Okay, this somebody's transforming, somebody's changing. Both Scorpio energy as well, so it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. I'm seeing somebody's shifting, somebody's feelings are shifting, somebody's feelings are changing with the Death energy. Okay, Temperance energy, they're becoming more understanding with the Temperance energy showing here. I see somebody is shifting their emotions and they're becoming more understanding though. Okay, Fool is an opportunity, becoming more understanding, an opportunity. Fool. Knight of Coins energy will not be pursued though. An opportunity will not be pursued. So opportunity, Fool energy will not be pursued. Alright? Not moving forward. Okay. So what I'm getting for this reading is, Capricorn, that you're going to get a nice message coming through, but this message is said in the nicest of ways, and it's about a backstabber, Five of Swords energy, a sabotager, Five of Swords energy, a troublemaker, Five of Swords energy. There's a plot here being exposed with the Tower. Okay, I think this will come out of the blue. Suddenly, you'll not expect it with that Eight of Wands energy, and you'll decide not to work with this person with the Three of Coins energy. You'll decide to withdraw from this individual. Could be in work because it's a Three of Coins. Also showing somebody's feelings. A King of Cups could be Scorpio with both those cards be representing Scorpio. But a King of Cups is somebody's feelings are transforming. Okay, in which they are now understanding. Okay, they're understanding your naivety, because the Fool can be a naive individual. So I think that somebody's feelings are going to be transforming around you as well, Capricorn, in which they're starting to understand with the Temperance energy your naivety and your, this isn't reluctance though, so your naivety and probably reluctance to move forward in a situation. And it might be that this ties in with this energy here, whereby you've received news about somebody who's been trying to sabotage you. Alright, somebody's been trying to sabotage you. And also, when you get the Tower, it's downfall. And the Five of Swords can be plotting. So you're receiving news that somebody, not only that somebody's being sabotaged, it's being exposed, but also you're receiving, and this will be in the nicest way that you'll receive the news with the Page of Cups energy, but it's a surprising news. that somebody has been plotting with the Five of Swords energy, because you can see behind the back they're plotting something behind the back, yeah? So you're receiving news that somebody has been plotting with the Five of Swords your downfall with the Tower, all right? And all of a sudden, very, very quickly, you guys will decide, actually, I'm not going to work with this person. I'm going to remove myself from the situation with this individual, all right? And I think that this will encourage someone to change their feelings about you, all right? Somebody's going to change their feelings about you, and they're going to understand why you felt with the Fool energy. They're going to understand your naivety, or not naivety, but they're going to understand your... I don't know what to call this, whether it's understanding your innocence or understanding your... Because it's not reversed. The Fool isn't reversed. It's not showing reluctance. Okay? But it's just kind of showing... I think they're understanding something about you as being the Fool. Alright? And also the Fool is an individual. So it might be that they're starting to understand your lack of commitment in a situation here. Maybe they're understanding why you wanted to do something on your own and you didn't want to commit. Knight of Coins in reverse is a lack of commitment. So they're going to start to understand why you wanted to do something on your own and not commit to whatever this situation is here, because they understood that you knew and that you found out. I think this is something you probably knew about before as well, Capricorn, that there was somebody who was plotting your downfall, but you have confirmation of it maybe in the next few days, 3rd to the 9th of June 2019. You knew it. Your sixth sense was telling you somebody's trying to plot my downfall, but I feel that you got confirmation from it through the Page of Cups energy, in which you knew, it was explained to you, somebody was plotting your downfall. Very quickly you move out of the situation. 3 of Coins, you stop working with this person, you completely cut ties. 3 of Coins in the reverse, and therefore this King of Cups, this person is starting to change their feelings, and now they're understanding why you were probably keeping yourself to yourself and not committing to whatever this situation was, because you knew there was somebody around you who didn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here as well. I am seeing any type of sabotage being healed here with the Temperance energy showing up as well. I am seeing some form of breakthrough chaos, but I feel that there'll be a permanent resolution to that. It's over and dusted. And also new beginnings happening with the Fool energy here. I am seeing you leaving a group. 3 of Coins in the reverse, not moving forward. Knight of Coins in the reverse. It's almost like you're stopping work completely in those energies there. I am seeing spiritual growth. Okay, spiritual understanding with the Temperance card and the 8 of Wands occurring quite quickly after a transformation of feeling with the King of Cups energy showing here as well. All right. I am also seeing lots of love and understanding from the Page of Cups and the King of Cups energy showing here too. Alright, somebody also might be trying to sabotage a creative project that you're working on, but this will be exposed with the Tower energy, and you'll quickly remove yourself from the project or from the person showing up there, Capricorn. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. Love you loads. If you'd like to order a personal reading, you can. Just go straight through to the website. Comment section below is the link. And have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.